Welcome to Knoxville, Tennessee. This afternoon, Neyland Stadium, where Rocky Top plays in the background. Sailgating going on in the Tennessee River, and the Big Orange ready to open the season. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on a team from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Volunteers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Central Michigan's offense will get the football first. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. So Tennessee's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to it.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Vols want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. They've got the screen set up. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They're going to need to get something started. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Right back to the well. Guys, let's chat about Central Michigan. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
On the option. Now the toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And the Chippewas kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. This is a designed run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. It's reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Chippewas decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. And the Vols in the hurry-up. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Fires to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Here comes the option. Quick toss. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's right out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. He'll try it again. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Better find the ear plugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Chippewas will call on their punt team. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Snags it over the middle. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Gives it on the option. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Griffin. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Hunt is on its way. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they can take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if he can create some better one-on-one matchups.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Vols are in the hurry-up. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're working that left side. Turning it on. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a 1st down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the move. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by 10 over Pittsburgh. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. It's a reverse. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Chippewas now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the... He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. On the option. To the ground with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. They go to the draw. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. They have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it slips just inside that right upright. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Working on the right. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. The Volunteers will hustle to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Volunteers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. to the ground to try to pick up the first. Oh, what a move to get open. Racing down the left side. He's at the... And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board. The throw to the outside is complete. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Vols are moving quickly down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Looking to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Volunteers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the air. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Touchdown ball! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Got room to work. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Using the quick game. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
And the Chippewas will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here is the Tennessee offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might...
Breaks into the open. The 40. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Grab near the sticks. It's Griffin. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option to give. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Leaves it with the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback running on the draw. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of 1st downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Finds his big tight end. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. On the move. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. The quick out. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee!
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. UTEP has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 14 to Middle Tennessee. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll leave it with the lone back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Chippewas in a good spot here with 2nd and short. There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Right down the boulevard.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Trying to set up the screen. And the screen seemed like a good idea at the time, but they were fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, on defense, I think it just comes down to having really good awareness. You're watching the ball, you're seeing where it's going, you're locating blockers, and then defeating those blocks getting to the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. He's got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. The give to the lone running back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the RPO, complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. It's a draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Power football with the run. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Volunteers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols!
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. They march 78 yards down the field. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. There's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And the Chippewas will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Running back searching for a hole. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. He's now up to 95 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Vols getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee and this drive will start at the 25. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Fires to the big fella. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Chippewas with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the give off the left side. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Chippewas pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Got it in the middle. It's Griffin. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They want to run this quarterback. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now on 2nd down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Throws toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.